Business growth is important for all types of businesses. You may be looking to expand your business to create a major enterprise, or perhaps you want to consolidate a lifestyle business to create greater personal freedom and security. Every business, regardless of size, is aiming to generate a regular and consistent income. However, aggressive, fast growth strategies with high levels of external investment may not be for everyone. For some, steady, gradual growth achieved step by step is more appropriate. The objective is to build and develop a reliable, secure business. Business growth can be exciting, but it does bring changes within the business. Knowing what you want to achieve, being prepared for those changes, and having a plan in place mean you can grow and achieve success in the best way for you. Business growth is not always planned. It can happen in the normal course of business, particularly during the startup phase. You may find that you make good preparations, set everything in place, and the business comes pouring in. You make good, steady progress and are pleased with your initial success. When you start a business, you start thinking differently as you gain experience, and you're more open to ideas and opportunities that enable you to take your business forward. When the business is doing well and growing, it's a good idea to pause for a moment and take stock of what you've achieved. And perhaps more importantly, you also want to be aware of what has led to your success. Understanding what has worked already can be a useful guide for the future. Of course, whilst you may be lucky enough to experience this sort of success, sustained growth rarely happens by chance. It has to be planned and managed. You should also be aware that growth can sometimes happen too quickly, and when it does, it can cause severe problems in the business. For example, if you have too many orders, you may not have sufficient resources, or you may not be able to keep up with production. Your cash flow can be stretched, and you may let customers down. For some, this may be a temporary issue, but for many, it can mean failure. It's important that you're prepared for growth. Consider the implications as well as the benefits of growing your business before putting plans in place. Think about the reasons you want to grow your business. Yes, you may want to make more money, but there are a number of other reasons, and some of these are highlighted in this module. It's also useful to know how you plan to get out of the business. Very often, small business owners start the business so they have a job instead of starting it to become a business owner and build something of value that they can sell in the future if they wish. How you build and grow your business is based on how you view the business and what you ultimately plan to do with it. Maybe you're planning to sell the business, either to an investor or maybe to your employees. Perhaps you want to pass it on to your family or keep ownership, but bring someone in to run it for you. Or you may plan to just close it when it has generated enough for you to live on when you retire. What you want to do is entirely up to you, but if you start out with the end in mind, you can build your business in the best way to achieve that goal and reap the benefits along the way.